So one of the awkward things about, dancing or going into any social setting is how to connect with someone. You see someone you want to introduce yourself to, or someone you want to get to know, or someone in a business setting you want to network with. How do you make that leap? How do you get them to want to connect with you? And how do you make that first effort to connect with them? And to teach you how to do that, not just in a simple way, but almost as a master connector, I'd like to introduce you to Devin Ash. Give it up for Devin.
Thanks, man.
Thank you, Devin. Devin runs a company called Social Fluency. He teaches business people, he teaches all sorts of people, men and women, how to create deep connections and how to make not to make an impression, but how to be the type of person that others want to connect with and get to know.
Yeah.
All good, Devin?
Yeah, brother. Awesome.
Take
Thanks,
care.
man. Cool. Well, thank you guys for taking time to come to Costa Rica. Not that it's a big hassle to come out here and hang out with awesome people and surf, but I think it's great that we're all here doing this, and it's so cool to have a connection of minds and spirits coming together like this. So, social life. When I say social life, I don't just mean your social life like to party. I mean your ability to socialize, your ability to connect with people, your ability to bond beyond the internet. There's a lot of use of the internet, which I love, and I'm just as much addicted to Facebook as anyone else. But being able to balance your life, not just your network of friends online, but your network of friends socially. So, like Vishen said, I run a company called Social Fluency, and fluency means speed, ease, and accuracy. So what we do is we teach people how to gain speed, ease, and accuracy in all of their social situations. So I want to try something. Find someone in the room that you've never talked to and make eye contact right now. Just find someone. Just quickly. All right, now switch to someone else that you haven't met. Hold it for a little longer this time. Switch again. Great, okay, cool. So what some of you might have felt, you might have giggled a little bit, and it might have kind of brought up some little feelings. That's social tension. And it's totally normal, it's totally natural, and in fact it's a very important part of society. If we don't have some social tension, there's anarchy. And then if you think about it from an evolutionary standpoint, it's, we as humans have been in these megacity, huge, connecting worlds for the blink of an eye when you think about it from an evolutionary standpoint. We were troops of monkeys, then we were, living on the grasslands. Over time, we developed this kind of comfort level. So if you lived in the grasslands back as we were cavemen, if you were to see another human and you made eye contact, if it was someone you didn't know, there was a good chance that it would end in bloodshed because you were potentially warring tribes. So it's very natural to have that feeling, that tension. It's expected and it's healthy. However, it can go to an extreme. So on this side, we have social phobia. This is someone who's completely unable to interact, someone who has agoraphobia, who's a shut-in. On the other end, you have something called social ignorance, which is, this is the guy that you meet at the park and he's throwing a frisbee around with some friends. You decide to chuck a frisbee with him, and then he starts talking about his dog and his dog and his dog, and he just never shuts up about his dog. He's not able to pick up on the social cues that you're, maybe want to change the subject or you're trying to get out of the conversation as quickly as possible. So those are the two ends of the spectrum. And what it is your ability and your comfort with social tension. So you have social phobia, then you have social ignorance, then you have social anxiety. And a lot of people that I work with have social anxiety. So again, it's totally normal, and in today's society, especially with the internet, it's amplified. And then you have the social tension is kind of right in the middle. That's just when you're dealing with it. But then next to that is social freedom. And that's really what a good life is all about, is having social freedom, having the ability to walk up to any group of people, spark some kind of fun interaction, and feel like you can connect with them. Not avoiding situations and, trying to hide behind other people's conversations and just listening in.